Hello, my name is Kathy Lynne Marshall, and I am the owner, author, and artist for Kanika Marshall Art and Books. Here's just a sample of what I do. Now, I believe my ancestors, the ancestors, worked through my fingers to create all of these different types of artworks. And that was fine. I started the business in 1993 under the name Kanika African Sculptures. Kanika is the name I go by. When you think of me with art, you think of Kanika. When you think of me about writing books, it's Kathy Lynne Marshall, which was my given name. And so that's where the tie-in comes into place. So 1993, next 20, 25 years, I was great with doing art shows and enjoying using mixed media like ceramics and recycled metal, which is my favorite. This is all metal with clay. These are clay. And then even wood up there, if you can even see on the top there. So I love using materials that have already been used, recycling them, upcycling them to make something new and beautiful. But I turned 60 in 2016, and I began to get scared that all of the genealogy documents that I had been collecting since 1976, even before Roots, I hadn't done anything with it. I had all these documents in boxes, shelves, a lot in my computer, and I didn't do anything with them. And I started at the age of 60 to have the dread. What if something happens to me tomorrow? What is going to happen to all of that research that I've been doing? Well, but not doing anything with it. My kids are just going to throw it all away. And so I had to do something different. So as of October 1st, 2016, I've done nothing else except write books about the family. And I really appreciate OGS being a part of that journey. Not only teaching me how to do things, but acknowledging the books, the hard work, the ancestors' shine that has come through these hard-won books. So here's a sample of the ones that have been self-published, from the latest, Ken Anderson, about my ex-husband, Ken Anderson, to the books that are being under consideration, and actually won awards with OGS this year. The Marshall Legacy in Black and White, and Finding Marshalls, a genealogy trip with a black and white twist. Prior to that, though, I did several photo books about my mother's life. So these are biography books. You can use a photo book to do that. And also with my father's life, Thomas Marshall. And I've actually written about 23 other photo books on various biographies, travel, my art business, whatever you can name is what I've tried to do in books, to leave a written legacy. And in each of my books up here that are available on Amazon and my website, www.kanikamarshall.com, KANIKAMARSHALL.com. Each book has a Solving Your Mystery chapter or appendix in it. And it's a list of all of my hints and tips, the hints and tips that I have found that really work to be able to write a book, write and publish. And you don't have to publish it for sale, but just to print it so that I can hand the book, so you can hand the book to your family members. Yes, you can sell them if you want. All of these are available on Amazon. Some of them are available through the African American Literary Book Club, and then of course my website. But mainly it's to get them into the libraries where my formerly enslaved family lived. Okay, that's really important to me. Get the books into the Library of Congress. We want to change the American history books that only present one view of history. We want to make an impact on the historical contributions that our formerly enslaved ancestors and freed people of color, the impact that we have made on this country. Without us, there would be no country of America that is as thriving as it is today. And I think we really need to be represented in this. So I encourage all of you, please write your family stories, leave a written legacy, not just for your individual family, but for everybody. And what I'm hoping is that a lot of these books are going to start showing up in school curriculums. I know right now that's dicey, but in the future, I want us to be represented. So please, if you don't know how to start, I've got a quick start method on how to start writing your own family history. And I encourage you to look at these, look at all of the books that are in the Oggs Book Award winners. There are pearls of wisdom in all of those books. And please do it. Write your family stories while you can. Get DNA tested. I know that's controversial, but for us, for African Americans, it's almost the only way to get way back if you don't have a lot of family stories. I love the Kunta Kinte moment where my generations, my mother told us stories about the former generations. We don't have that. We have DNA that can help us and traditional genealogy research. The genealogical proof standard is real and it's fantastic. Write those stories, write those books, hand them to your family, put them in the libraries. Please, I beg of you, speak their names so they can live on forever. Thank you very, very much for this opportunity to share my passion and love for African history, African American history, Native American history, women American history. Please do it for yourselves and for your ancestors. Thank you.